What's up, everybody? I'm Nova coming at you with another one. Just to follow up on ACDC. I've been getting a lot of private messages. Can I get in now? Can I get in now? Guys, you got to make the decision yourself, but this is the plan that I've been doing. So I sold early at 53. This just seemed a little too extreme for me, and the thought of getting trapped looked pretty evident. Excuse me, I'm about to cough. um, and I got out. I got in at around previous video. I stated, what did I say? 10,000 at about a nickel, another 5,000 at around 4.5. And then I bought a catalyst at around 21 cents. I think was that the breakout? I think it was right about here when I said that it was ready to explode. Then we had the gap up in the breakout and this thing went berserk. So I got out of Dodge. Then we came down, we found support, and this went up. I got a little leery, but now we're on I guess this would be the B wave, right? The A, the B, and then we'll probably see a C wave as we start to accumulate back up, much like the way this is going. This section here is highlighted because that is a gap fill, and we did have a gap fill that happened here before we went up. So it's possible that we may go down here, but I've already started to accumulate. I bought at 45 and 40 cents, both of which are below 53. So that is a compounding accumulation. And once we go to um, 53 cents again, I'll be up uh, between 10 and 15 cents or so back up as this thing starts to consolidate. But don't discount the possibility of it coming all the way down here. So the discount right now from the all-time high, we got down as low as 61, almost the 618, right? Fibonacci level, just below the 50 on the 4 hour. What's this look like on the daily? And there is the 50 right in that zone. So don't know if we'll get down that way. But like I said, a Hail Mary down there might be um, pretty wise. It'll be close to previous resistance. So I would assume that's future support. We do have an intersection that happened right on this. So I think the triangle that we are going to be dealing with now is this zone right here. So I think we'll be in this trading range, trying to find support to push back up. Uh, I mean, this might become a triangle like so. See how noisy this is now, the way it looks? This looks more organic here. This was just crazy FOMO based on news. So we're going to wait for price to find support somewhere, and then you'll start seeing more sideways than downward consolidation. Right now, this is all panicking and stuff. Probably the shorters. I don't know if this one is cheap to short, if it's difficult to short. Um, I don't know if most would be shorting as much. So the 50 is down around this zone here. I have a feeling that the 50 will creep out of this zone because it's right. I mean, we had a wick down below and now price is above the 50. So we'll have to watch and see if this continues down and then find support here, at which point the 100 is in the zone. And on the daily, so is the 50. So, I mean, we could argue that that's where we're headed. On the hourly, below the 110, where's the 200? Let me turn that on. Yeah. So I'm liking this now. We could still see a wick down here. I don't know if it'll stay under here, but I do like this support. And then, the wick is a little higher now, etc. Let's look at level 2. Um, so level 2 looks a little better. There's not as much heavy selling pressure. There was like hundreds of thousands of shares above, just pushing down like 300,000, 400,000, etc. Now we see like 182's got 189,000, 43 another 100,000, 44 another 100,000. It looks like it's even spread. 45, 94,000. So that seems to be the general consensus, about 100,000% per penny, not 100,000%. 100,000 per penny. I don't want to confuse anyone. 122 waiting at 41. And then there is 300,000 sitting at 40. And 40 is where? Right there, right where this last wick is. So if it goes down, you'll start seeing accumulation and then a push up as people jump in front of that 300,000 on level 2. There is 273-ish, if level 2 is accurate, sitting at around 38. 38 is right here, and that's sitting right on the 200 hourly. So we've got a day trader sitting with a little over 250,000 shares maybe on the 200. So I have a feeling that is the zone where we're going to see most buyers start to step in. On the hourly, RSI, slow, stochastics, money flow index, they're all super low and oversold. And sorry, not oversold. Yeah, let me see where they're sitting at exactly. Hold on a sec. RSI sitting at around 31. Slow, stochastics just popped up above 18, and money flow index bottomed out on the 17th. So where's the 17th? Anywhere around here. So this technically is accumulation buying happening here. So like I said, it could be that we'll come up, we'll test here, and then come down, and then continue back up. But this is our future resistance point, right? Right around where I sold last, around the 53, 54 cent range. So this may be our range bound portion of ACDC. Now moving forward, I don't think I have any other information. I'm just going off screen looking at a different chart. Yeah, on the daily, I'm seeing 30. Yeah, the argument just keeps pointing towards this zone here as the meat and potatoes. We have to, if we touch this, we have to bounce off of it, or change direction essentially. So 1, 2, maybe up, touch the 53 or so, and then 3 will be a long and shallow double bottom bounce possibly before we continue up. And that might actually be, the month of March. And I heard a few people talking about March is going to be one of those going through a lot of pain. I think March will probably go to sleep. And then April will be a change in trend. So March will be all about accumulating in whatever shares you're looking for. Even Neo has jumped the shark and is dropping down. So GameStop is coming back to bite us, I think, is what's happening. And the war of the hedge funds is upon us. This is why I don't like trading a lot of stocks that hedge funds play with. But anyways, 10 minutes. I think we've covered enough on ACDC. I'll have a look at some other stocks if I have a chance to. Oh, forgot to look at this here, right? So money flow index was maxed out right about here. And this is where things started to get ready to take off, right? This one was crazy low. And we all know what happened here. Excuse me. And we're just in that zone again. So I think our support level, if we break the 200, is down here. But right now, I'm just waiting to see if we see a bounce off the 200. This may be the next move before we come back down again. That being said, we'll zoom this out a bit. And we'll get rid of that. And that is ACDC. Trade safe.